Deliveroo, a British food delivery platform operating in Hong Kong for over 9 years, announced its withdrawal from the market, ceasing operations on October 7. The company will sell some assets to Foodpanda and wind down remaining operations, reducing the number of major food delivery platforms in Hong Kong from 3 to 2. This reflects the challenges of a shrinking local restaurant market, impacted by factors such as cross-border spending. The competitive landscape proved unsustainable for 3 platforms, with Deliveroo unable to withstand price competition. Food delivery platform Deliveroo is withdrawing from Hong Kong, affecting approximately 200 employees. While Deliveroo classifies its riders as self-employed, those transitioning to competitor Foodpanda will face additional service fees. Some riders, citing increased competition and reduced orders since Keeta's market entry, were unsurprised by the news and plan to utilize other platforms to maintain income, exploring alternative employment if necessary. However, a riders' rights group expresses concern that the resulting duopoly will exacerbate rider exploitation. Following Deliveroo's announcement of its upcoming departure from Hong Kong on July 7, the company offered various promotions on the Foodpanda app to its users, including a free 6-month Panda Pro membership, a 50% discount capped at 150 Hong Kong dollars, and a discount of up to 150 Hong Kong dollars. The first 2 promotions were exclusively available to registered Deliveroo users via unique discount codes. Microelectronics is a strategic industry for Hong Kong's innovation and technology sector. The Hong Kong Microelectronics Research Institute, MRDI, established last September, aims to bridge the gap between university research and industrial production. Its CEO, Gordon Gao, stated that universities lack mass production capabilities while industry focuses primarily on production, hindering innovation. MRDI is establishing a pilot production line to facilitate collaboration and overcome these limitations, targeting significant results within 5 years and fostering long-term industrial development in Hong Kong. Gao aspires to build MRDI into a Hong Kong version of IMEC, the Inter-University Microelectronics Center in Belgium, believing this will benefit businesses and society. The IMEC, a Belgian microelectronics research center founded in 1984 and lauded as a globally leading semiconductor research institution, serves as a model for Hong Kong's Microelectronics Research Institute, MRDI. MRDI CEO, who spent 20 years studying and working at IMEC, attributes IMEC's success, despite Belgium's lack of a significant semiconductor industry, to its neutral and independent position within the industry, fostering collaboration by avoiding favoritism towards any single company. Hong Kong's Microelectronics Research and Development Institute, MRDI, will install 2 pilot production lines this year to provide third-generation semiconductor research and development services, boosting the city's microelectronics industry. MRDI CEO, Gao Teng, stated that while Hong Kong possesses world-class talent in microelectronics, a lack of a local industry previously led to talent outflow. Finding semiconductor professionals with industrial experience remains a challenge, but he is confident in attracting them. He revealed that the team is currently being built, including Hong Kong returnees, One such individual, who had previously moved to Singapore due to a lack of opportunities in Hong Kong, eventually returned, excited by this opportunity and eager to contribute. Hong Kong's Microelectronics Research Institute, MRDI, will focus on the development of third-generation semiconductors. These semiconductors, based on silicon carbide or gallium nitride, are in their early stages of development but offer high voltage and high temperature capabilities, making them suitable for applications such as new energy vehicles, renewable energy systems, and energy-efficient home appliances and air conditioners. In comparison, first-generation semiconductors utilize silicon for applications like computer memory, while second-generation semiconductors use gallium arsenide for mobile device radio frequency communications. Each generation of semiconductor has its own specific applications. The former Repulse Bay Hotel, demolished over 40 years ago, had a stylistically similar building across the street at 60 Repulse Bay Road. Now a Ferrari showroom. Public discussion suggests this building, potentially a century-old former hotel garage, should be heritage listed. The Antiquities Advisory Board has recently added 60 Repulse Bay Road and the former hotel staff quarters to the list for assessment, proposing Grade 3 listing, with a decision expected this Thursday. The iconic Repulse Bay Hotel, featured in Zhang Ailing's renowned novel Love in a Fallen City as the setting for the protagonist's first encounter, was demolished in the 1980s and replaced by the luxury residential development Repulse Bay Villas. Government records confirm the hotel's demolition in 1982, with subsequent construction phases in 1986 and 1989. Interestingly, the hotel's former garage across the street remained, undergoing various uses over the years including car dealerships and a gas station. Three defendants, initially acquitted of rioting charges related to a 2019 Wan Chai protest, pleaded guilty after the Department of Justice successfully appealed their acquittal, while the defense argued for leniency citing the prolonged legal process and its impact on the defendants. The judge adjourned sentencing, remanding the three until June 25. 20-year-old Lin Hin Sing, who was 15 at the time of the incident, and co-defendant Chan Lok Sun, 31, were recently granted a retrial. Testifying yesterday, Lin claimed he was not at the protest, was unaware of the ensuing riot, and that his possessions were provided by others. The prosecution challenged this, citing his previous statement to a probation officer that he went to Wan Chai after seeing a social media call to action, accusing him of perjury, a claim Lin denies. On September 29, 2019, following the global anti-authoritarian march, several individuals were convicted of rioting outside the government headquarters. 5 individuals, including a then doctor at Mary Hospital, were initially sentenced to prison terms ranging from 4 to 5 years and 3 months. While their appeals regarding conviction and sentencing were heard, the Court of Appeal upheld the convictions and sentences for 4 of the 5, reducing one defendant's sentence by 3 months due to a judicial error in assessing remorse. The court found the original judge's assessment of remorse to be flawed, correcting it to align with the sentencing of other defendants who pleaded guilty before trial. The court rejected claims that the initial 5-year, 4-month sentence was excessive. A transportation worker's trial continued yesterday in the High Court for the death of his 2-year-old daughter in 2020. The defendant stated that his daughter cried incessantly, prompting him to ask, "Why are you crying?" He then shook her by the shoulders with moderate force 6 or 7 times. Shortly after, he heard a thud in the bathroom and found his daughter lying on the floor. In a choked voice, he explained that he had high expectations for his daughter and disciplined her strictly, fearing she would follow in his footsteps. A Mercedes-Benz, allegedly driving erratically, crossed lanes and collided head-on with a taxi in the single-lane, two-way section of the Changmun Tunnel early yesterday morning. The taxi overturned and was subsequently struck by a 7-seater vehicle. 4 people were injured. The Mercedes driver fled the scene, and police are investigating. The Hong Kong General Chamber of Commerce, HKGCC, will visit the U.S. in April. HKGCC Chairwoman Chan Shui-Kuan, also a member of the Chinese People's Political Consultative